Good evening, boys and girls of Central Modern School. I am Mr. Guest, your moral science teacher for this year 2020-21. We have been doing work previously on chapter 1. Can you remember what the story taught us? The main thing is the moral of the story. What did the chapter teach you? It taught you to be careful with your things, not to waste food, not to waste your money, not to waste your time, to use everything wisely. Then we spoke about chapter 2, and that taught you honesty, how to be honest. Honesty is the best policy. Now this lesson, chapter 3, for this week and for tomorrow, that is the 24th of July, this lesson is the last lesson. Not last in the sense that we won't be doing moral science, we will be, but next week we'll do a complete revision worksheet on all 3 chapters with a brief explanation as I am doing now. Please remember to read. You must learn and develop a habit for reading. Now I know what happens at home. You don't want to do anything, and some of you make your parents, sisters, or other siblings help you out. It will not actually help you in the long run. You must learn to enjoy stories, and the only way you can do that is by listening to the explanations given and reading. Learn to speak in English if you want to learn English. Now these are the things that we want you to learn, to become independent, not to ask people all the time. It doesn't matter if you get things wrong. Learning is a slow process, it's a foreign language for you. And we understand that it will take time. That is why you start in nursery, then you go to prep, then you come to 1, 2, 3, and now you're in class 4. You've gone big. You should be able to understand. If you know everything, then you should not come to school. But if you only come here to copy and learn by heart, it's not going to help you in the end. So please, that's my humble request to you and to your parents, to help you develop the habit of doing things on your own. With that, I wish that you and your family are safe, are disciplined in everything that you do. So from the school, I wish you all the best before I start the explanation of chapter 3. Now chapter 3 in your life lessons book number 4, chapter 3 is about a bee. You know what a bee is? You see them going from one flower to the other, and when they come near you, you get scared and you run away, because if a bee stings you, it hurts. So bees go collecting honey, and that's how we have honey in the market. You can go and buy a bottle of honey because the bees provide the honey for us. All we do is steal the honey from the beehives, taking the risk of not getting bitten by the bees. So this bee was a bumblebee. Now, what is a bumblebee? A bumblebee is a larger size bee. You'll see a very large size bee. That is called a bumblebee. Now, this little bumblebee, its baby, its wings are just growing, getting stronger day by day. But this little bumblebee, like some of you who are growing, you are also growing day by day, you're getting stronger. This bumblebee wanted to go out and see the world. Very good, curiosity is good. So the bumblebee wanted to go and see the world. But you know, mothers are very protective. They are worried about you. So the mother advised the bumblebee, listen, you are not ready, you are not strong enough to go out alone. Now many times your parents must have told you that as well. If you're going to the park, be careful, don't go alone, wait, I'll come with you, or your brother will go with you, or your sister will go with you. These are the things that happen. So the bumblebee did not listen to mother bumblebee, and the bumblebee flew off. Adventure. Didn't go to Darjeeling, it was just flying around, and it saw some lotus plants in a pond. And you know the lotus flower, we're all very familiar with the lotus in West Bengal. So it dived down onto the lotus flower to try and get some honey. But it slipped and it fell into the water. Now, that was dangerous. Somehow it managed to hold on to the weeds. Now you know plants that grow in the water in the pond, which you call pukur. Pukur. Now it caught onto the plants and it moved up and came back onto the leaf, and the flower got angry and said, listen, you're coming here to steal my honey without asking permission. So the bumblebee got very annoyed and flew away. So the bumblebee flies away and it's getting dark. And the bumblebee gets lost, cannot find its way home. Many children have done this and they've got lost, they can't go home. And they keep asking people, can you help me? I cannot find my way. And people on the streets try to help children who get lost, who think they are very smart. They go out on their own and then get lost. They don't know the road back home. It happened with me, so I know it. So then, there was an owl who was sitting in its home that was on a tree, and the owl was watching the bumblebee and asked the bumblebee what was the problem. Was it lost? Did it need help? So the bumblebee very politely asked the owl for help. So the owl helped out and took the bumblebee back home. So the bumblebee was taken back home by the owl. Now in life, when you get lost on the streets, you start crying and asking everyone for help, and people come to help you. Sometimes you're lucky if there's a person who recognizes you, they know exactly where you live and they take you home, and your parents get very angry with you, or the police get you and they find out where you live and take you home. So in this story about the bumblebee wanting to go out and see the world and getting into trouble, and then somebody bringing the bumblebee back home, relates to our lives also. All the stories in moral science relates to you and to me. But we have to learn a lesson. So what lesson do you learn from this story? Think. I give you a few seconds. Think carefully. What story do I learn? I learn to obey, to listen to advice given by elders. Now in school, all the time the teachers are giving you advice. During break, you are told not to run. Without thinking, you run wildly, and then you smash into each other, you cut each other, you are taken home or to the nurse, first aid is given. If it is too serious, we call your parents and we send you home. That's mainly because you forget to listen to instructions during assembly. When you come to my office, for various reasons, I also give you advice. I give advice to your parents when they come and see me. But you don't listen to your parents, and you don't listen to us. So those who don't listen get into trouble. We don't want anyone to get injured. So we keep telling you, but we don't have eyes and hands all over the place to stop you, and you take the chance when we are not looking and you get hurt. So this story teaches you a good lesson. It teaches you to be mindful, to be careful, to listen to advice given. Because advice that is given is for your good. So we've had 3 stories done in 3 weeks. In the first week we did about the tailor, how he saved his money, did not waste the cloth, and the lesson there was, please do not waste. Whatever, try to use and be satisfied with what you have. The second story was about the broken cup and how the little girl takes the cup that breaks and has it repaired, and she is liked because she is honest. And that story teaches us to be honest. And if we are honest in this world, our characters will be looked at differently. So honesty is good. Do not do things because your character is more important. And I said that in the last video. I'm saying it again. And now you've learned to be careful, to listen to advice that your parents give you, your friends may give you, elders in your family, your neighbors may check you, may tell you, don't do this. Now just because your neighbor is not your parent or your relative doesn't mean you ignore them. Something good is to be learned from everyone. So respect everybody and listen to good advice. So this week we ended 3 chapters, chapters 1, 2 and 3. Now next week I'll do a full revision on Friday next week, and then the worksheet that will come will have a lot of nice work, and I hope you will be honest, you will take my advice. See, you've already learned honesty, and today you're learning to listen to advice. So you'll be honest, you take my advice. And the first story was not to waste. Don't waste your time asking other people, do it yourself. It doesn't matter if it's wrong. You must try to do everything yourself. So with that, I wish you and your family are safe, are well, and are taking all precautions to stay that way. So God bless you and your family, and I hope to see you soon after this pandemic is over. Stay safe and good night. This video is taken in the evening, so that's why I'm saying good night. Bye.